Originally, this video was going to be just me showing what textures Buno stole in his recent texture packs and who they're from and everything, which I will still do, but later in the video. And I'm not going to be releasing a pack this weekend. I'm sorry, I know I said I would, but after yesterday, I don't want to make a super long video and then have a pack release. I want to focus on this for this video, and then I'll probably either Wednesday or Saturday, I'm still deciding whether I can upload a pack release, because I'm going to be very busy this week, so it'll depend. I'll let you guys know when it comes to that on Twitter. So I want to start from the beginning with my situation with Buno, because it is a long story of what happened. So as you can see here, it was back on May 18th. He just started DMing me, and he wanted me to help him with stuff. So I added him on Discord. And he was saying, how he needed help with some textures because he hasn't done anything in a year. And pretty much, and I was helping him. You can see I was, and this was throughout a couple days. I was helping him with some stuff. And then RKY's video came out. And, well, him showcasing it. So, as you can see here, I said, did you take some of my textures for RKY's pack? Just credit me. And he goes, I didn't steal your textures, Lamau. And pretty much, I already saw what happened. Then, what about the broad? Then he goes in denial. And then he starts trying to change the topic to the NPC mod. And then, at this point, I'm really seeing what he stole. He stole the armor, he stole everything. And he's still trying to, keep the topic away. And then he claims that my armor even isn't mine, but, like, it is. What? It just, he goes in denial about everything. And he goes, like, every armor is like that, and, that still doesn't excuse anything, and pretty much he just goes in denial. And then he goes, and then I made an unlisted video showing that he stole my pack. And then pretty much he just goes like, oh, you should have told me. Oh, if you actually talked with me, the problem could have been resolved. That's exactly what I was trying to do. I was trying to get an explanation of why he was taking shit from me. Like, here's the thing. I'm okay if you reuse my textures. Like, if you take my textures and you put it in a pack, okay, not a big deal. As long as you let me know. Just let me know. Like, I honestly don't care. People have asked me many times if they just, like, hey, can I use your pack as a base? Or, hey, can I, use this from your pack? I don't care, as long as you, either credit me or at least let me know. I'm fine with that. But when you don't, you just straight up rip it off from me. And then go off in denial about you doing it. I'm not gonna try and, at that point, there's no point in me trying to resolve it with you. So then, when this was all going down, his manager replied, and I guess you can read this message for yourself, but I guess, I'll read it just because of how hilarious it was. By the way, I was in a call with 5EF at the time. We were laughing at this. Hello, my name is Evan, and I am Buno Pack's manage for his videos, etc. I do not like how you're talking to my client about, and I quote, stealing my bucket textures, in which he may have used, but I do not think you have the right to call for rights on the pack. May I speak to your manager? First of all, what kind of manager is this? What? You can't even spell manager correctly. And also, he's not even in the loop. He thinks that I'm only accusing him of stealing buckets. Which is not true. I'm accusing him of taking my pack and making shitty textures over it. Like, what? And is he flexing that he's a that he's a manager for a 4,000 subscriber Minecraft YouTuber on Twitter. It's my friend Spurge started messaged me about Are You Mad Lol's pack, and if I go up here, so pretty much he was the one who found this out. I saw the video, I didn't really realize it at first. So I looked closely at it, and yeah, it is stolen, which I'll show later on how it's stolen, but it's completely ripped off. So yeah, and I let Aaron know, and although Aaron did so if I go, I did just say not everything was made by Buno, which I mean he did say, but he did Buno didn't say. Here's the thing, you might see my credit in Buno's description, but that's only after all this shit. And he didn't even say who the textures were from for Are You Mad Lol's pack. He didn't even say it. I remember Aaron in his video was saying go ask Buno for who made the textures, but he's the one who took them, and he didn't even put it in the description. So what's the point? Again, I have no hate towards Are You Mad Lol or RKY. That's all they really could do in that situation when they already showcased the pack. Everyone wants it already. I get that, but it's just unfortunate because it's just he knows he can get away with it. So I guess I'll talk about what happened yesterday. I was thinking about not actually uploading this video. I was thinking about maybe should I talk it out with Buno, try to, just be the bigger person in this situation because it was a really stupid situation. I was like, is there really a point of making a big deal out of this? And then this stuff happened. I was at work, by the way, so this is why I was kind of out of the loop for a little bit yesterday, and I came back to quite the mess. So, I saw this tweet from Sinakra yesterday, and this was very early yesterday, but pretty much saying that he was playing the victim card. And I love how Buno blocked Sinakra on Twitter, but he hasn't blocked me yet. That's kind of funny. But his conversation with Spurge is really what got me. So pretty much he did credit. It's not that you don't credit, it's you make packs for big people and they don't know that you didn't make some of the items, and people will most likely find that there's a pack release and download from there. I get that Aaron put your link and you did credit, but most people just put it there. They do know I don't make all the items, and Are You Mad Lol literally said and acknowledged it in both videos, and I didn't make all the textures. And this is where it gets really fucked up. The thing is, he didn't acknowledge who actually made the textures. Nobody ever gives a shit who made it. They don't even care that my name's associated with it. They are just there to download a texture pack. It's not this fucking big of a deal. So, pretty much what he's saying here is that he knows that no one knows the effort that's put into making packs. And that's true. People don't know. Because when you first start making a pack, you don't know what you're doing. And you're just doing random shit. But, eventually when you get good at it, there's a lot of effort put in. People spend days of their time, sometimes weeks of their time making a pack. And no one really notices it. No one really knows that. They're just like, oh, it's a texture pack. Let me use it. And he's willing to exploit that. That's what he's saying. He's saying that he doesn't give a shit. So he's going to make the texture packs that he wants. He's going to take the textures that he wants. And no one's going to care. And that's true. But that's what's fucked up. And it's... And then Spurge gets mad like I did when I saw this. And, showing how there's effort. And Buno says it's not stolen when they get credited for it. How about you ask the person for credit, Buno? There's a difference between asking for credit and being forced to credit. I'm fine if you, use blocks or a sky from somewhere. That's okay. I've done that. We've all done that, But you credit them. But when you have to be told to credit people, that's not good. That shows that you're not willing to credit the people who made the textures. And when you're out there saying that it's not stolen when it's credited, really, dude? You're acting like, oh, I put their name in the description. That means it's all good, right? Because people are totally going to care about the random name that I put in the description that has no channel link, no video link, no nothing. People are totally going to care. Yep. It's just ridiculous. I wish I just... that's enough of that. It just shows that Buno doesn't care about effort or quality or time put into a texture pack. He just cares about putting out packs for big YouTubers and getting the views. So I guess now we'll show what he actually stole from the textures.
Hey guys, so I'm going to be proving that Buno did steal the packs that I mentioned. So I have my Mazarine revamp that I revamped back in March here. I'm going to show off this pack, and then we'll compare it to RKY's 75k pack made by Buno. So here's the sword. Right, here's the rod, pay attention. Here's the bow, buckets. Right? Alright, just pay attention to especially the armor and the rod and the buckets, because those were taken, and just look at this stuff. And then, if I go to my option, armor looks very familiar, doesn't it? Oh, rod looks very familiar as well. Oh, the buckets look very familiar as well. And wow, Mazarine blocks? What a coincidence. No, seriously, like, come on. He literally recolored my armor, and he took my buckets, he took the pots, he took, and then he took, blocks from Mazarine, which is fine, but it just shows that he just used my pack as a base to make his. Are you mad lol? 32x, which was Aaron's 15k pack. So we're gonna look at this pack, right? And you've probably all seen this before. It looks pretty good. Pay attention to the armor, the to the pearl, and pay attention to the tools and stuff. Just I want you to pay attention, especially to the icons as well. To Rozo 32x, which was the Akudo bundle by Finlay Notre Dame. The armor is the same. Pearl, the same. And the tools are the same. They're just slightly more pink. But, yeah. It's literally just the same, but his is just red. And the icons, look, they're the same. I wish I was making this up. I think the last thing I really want to say about Buno is that I don't trust him, and I don't think anyone really should, after what I've shown you. Okay? I get it. It's just Minecraft texture packs. There shouldn't be any drama. But here's the thing. Especially after Ruben's stream today, which is is Sunday, I'm recording this. After Ruben's stream, I think people have noticed that it doesn't take just like one day to make a pack. It took Ruben an hour to make 3 textures. I get that he was first learning, but it shows that you just can't, it takes effort. It takes practice. You have to have creativity. And Buno seems to lack that. Because he takes textures from other people. And you notice how, all the packs he's been making recently have been for YouTubers that are recently growing? I get that he used to make packs for other stuff. And I get that maybe he's coming back to YouTube. But, all he cares about is the views, is the attention. He knows that he has a fan base of 4,000 people. Well, not really, but, he has 4,000 subs. And a lot of his subscribers are very loyal and think that he's, quote-unquote, the best pack maker, even though he isn't. And I hope this video shows. I honestly could care less what happens with Buno now. Buno, if you're watching this, honestly don't give a shit about everything you said to me. And I think that maybe you should try looking into making better packs and, just being more thoughtful of the effort that others put in to making packs before you just rip them off from them. because this isn't just because it happened to me. I'm making this video because I'm tired of it. I don't want to deal with this anymore, and I don't want anyone else to deal with this anymore. Alright? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this long video. I know probably some of you only made it to like the 2-minute mark because human attention span is very nice. But for those who stuck it to the end, thank you. And that's enough of my time that I'm going to spend on this. Peace.